Hey there, Capital Partners client. It's great to have you watching this video. I've learned in a decade of doing this that it's not just having a financial plan and the right tools to implement that plan that give people the peace of mind that they've come to hopefully know and love. It's also sometimes something as simple as having everything in one place. So I'm really excited to be rolling out this new client portal for Capital Partners investors. So, what you're going to get in your email is an invitation from me to create a login and an account so that you can go to your client portal to have your whole financial life with one login. Now, one of the first steps might be as easy as if you're using this Gmail and this is a sample profile, it might not show up in your primary inbox. Technology being what it is, a lot of times communication with my clients sometimes gets shuffled over here to the old promotions tab. So you're going to see something from me, Chris Reed, and it's going to say sign up to start the financial planning process. So you're going to want to click on that and then click the blue button. And as soon as that comes up, let me log out of my advisor portal here. As soon as that comes up, you're going to see your email on the top, and then all you have to do is create a password. Now, once you create that password, make sure and write it down. Your name should appear here. Agree to the terms and service, and then click on create account. This is going to take you to a questionnaire. Now, this questionnaire you can do later, but if you go through it, this is the risk tolerance questionnaire that we have. So if you come in here, this is going to help keep us updated on where your risk tolerance is. Depending on the stock market, you have different levels of tolerance you can take. A lot of these questions also are going to have to do with a conversation that we have about your retirement goals, liquidity needs, and that sort of thing. But for now, we're going to click on I will do it later. It's not required. So you're going to get, as soon as you get in here, you're going to see this snapshot of where you're at. I'm going to update and add in more features as time goes on or as clients request them. But for now, this snapshot, it's going to contain not a lot when you first log in until we get it completely updated. But what I'm going to have you do is click over here on profile. And when you click on profile, the first place I want you to actually go is go from right to left. So if you start with family, the first thing I'd like you to do is come in here and go ahead and just update it with your name. Make sure your name's there. Make sure your birthday is correct. And if you're moved out of the state of Washington, or if you live in the state of Washington, make sure your resident state is correct. Planning horizon is kind of another way of saying, hey, how long do we think we're going to live? If you have a very long lived family, you might want to update that. But just go ahead and update that value. Update that value for your spouse if you have one. And then you can go ahead and add in kids or grandkids, anybody else. Again, the whole point of this thing is just to kind of have your whole financial life in one login so that you can look and see, make sure you're on track. And a lot of times it spurs good conversations with clients. From there, the next most interesting place that I think people are going to want to go is net worth. Now, if you're already investing with me, I should have, now this is an example from one of my own personal Charles Schwab accounts. I'm going to add in your Charles Schwab account with your investments, but you absolutely can do everything from linking a bank account. So you can either come enter it manually, but what is even better, to keep you up to date in real time, you can click on the link account button, and then you can pick from these commonly used custodians. So for banks, if you bank with Chase Bank, just go ahead and type Chase Bank in there, click on chase.com, and it's going to walk you through the login using secure and encrypted data transfer to your Chase Bank. Now, in my own personal one of these that I use, it has all my checking accounts listed out here. You can have all your credit cards listed in here. If you have an American Express card, you can go ahead and come in and click on that. If you have any investments here, this is where you're going to link things like outside investment accounts. So if you have a Fidelity account, you can come to Fidelity Investments. Net benefits is for people with 401ks. Your home and your property can also be listed in here. You can link your mortgage account, your online mortgage account, any annuity and insurance account, your life insurance can all go in here. For instance, one of a common life insurance is Allianz or any number of other life insurance companies. So once you have that, it's actually going to update your entire net worth. Then if you want to do a little light financial planning, we can come in here and make sure our goals are updated. Will have built out a financial plan for you, or we can have this in here as a good starting point. Your income, if you want to come and do a little light financial planning, you can go ahead and enter your salary, what you're making every year. And then savings is things like how much we're contributing to our 401k. So again, the main point with this walkthrough is just to familiarize you with how to create your account and then make it nice and easy for you to log in and see all your accounts in one place. So if you need any help with this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can call, email, or text me. And then finally, the last main point, and I should have put this up front, is your quarterly reports are actually going to be delivered to your client vault. So this is a share file where we can actually securely share files back and forth. If you have investment statements that you want me to review, if you have any kind of policies that you want reviewed, if you have documents or other things that you want to store here, you can come in and store a private folder. You could have your trust documents stored here. And in our share file, once quarterly, your quarterly report will be updated here. So this is a sample quarterly report, and this is where you're going to come to retrieve it. This will have your investment account information along with your invoice information, but it's a nice convenient place for you to be able to hold private stuff or share things with me. And this is, again, is where I'm going to be updating your quarterly report. So once a quarter, you should get an email from me saying, hey, your quarterly report's been updated in your online login. If you forget how to get to your online login, very last thing I will go over here is if you go to my company website, Capital Partners Wealth Management, which is capitalpartnerswm.com, click on Client Portal, it's going to take you right back to that login. So thank you for watching. Again, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.